friends, how we all doing today? Hopefully you are good and well. So, I got to wondering today, because fun fact, I'm actually recording this after the What If Red's team was based off of red and blue rather than yellow video. And thought came into my head, and this is a common thing amongst Pokemon YouTube, is what would my team be if I was the Pokemon champion? Or what would my team be if I was a gym leader? We're answering those questions today. So, hi honey, you get down. Honey wanted to say hello. But before we get involved here, we are rocking Hoops and Hip Hop's Goldenrod City remix for the nature of this video. Still check out Lambo's stuff, by the way. He does power the rest of our non-Pokemon content. So, anyway, so if I was a champion, obviously it'd have 6 months, but I'd be a dark type specialist. I am a dark type guy, even though that would imply flying. If you want to see a flying version of this very same video, let me know in the comments, by the way. So, team member number 1 would be an Umbreon. As you know, Umbreon's kind of my guy. This Umbreon would be based around passing off stats and whatnot. Because, as you know, Umbreon does get access to Baton Pass and other things like that. You would also, I think I would have this one be Wish, Substitute, Wish, Toxic, and not Toxic, Substitute, Wish, Moonlight, and Baton Pass. So it can Baton Pass the Substitute out. This Umbreon does not do damage. This is specifically for keeping the rest of the team alive, which may come back to bite me later. Now, I also have a second Umbreon, and there's a reason why that one is shiny. This one, the shininess of the Umbreons in my champion team will be determined on if your secret ID is an even number or an odd number. If it's an odd number, the healer Umbreon will be the shiny. If it's an even number, the damage doing Umbreon will be the shiny one. So, and that Umbreon would have Toxic, Toxic, Payback, Psychic, and Dark Pulse. Those are the moves it would have. Toxic, Payback, Psychic, Dark Pulse. Because that one would be all damage. That's just what it would be. Oh, by the way, if it doesn't matter what region I'd be champion in, but for this purpose, we're gonna say I am in the Sinnoh region, because that is the most current region happening, and all of these mons can be found in the Platinum Dex, if I'm not mistaken. So, next up would be Houndoom. Now, Houndoom has been one of my favorite mons since his debut in Generation 2. And you'll notice a lot of these mons are based in Gen 2 outside of 1. So Houndoom would have Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, what else? Nasty Plot. Can Houndoom get Nasty Plot? We're gonna, for all intents and purposes, we are going to make the assumption that this is a Sinnoh region with all up-to-date moves and such. So, take that as you will. So this would be Gen 8 Houndoom. Okay, he does get Nasty Plot. Alright. So, it would be Flamethrower. I know he gets Dark Pulse by TM. That's Gen 7. I need Gen 8. Okay, he's unavailable in Gen 8, so we have to go off of Gen 7 in his learn set. But either way, Flamethrower, Nasty Plot. We'll give him Dark Pulse. And for a little extra shenanigans, we're going to give him Shadow Ball. That is what our Houndoom's moveset will be. Our next mon is Weavile. The grown-up of Sneasel from, Gen 2. You'll notice a lot of my team here is rooted in Johto because the Johto region is my favorite of all. I looked up Sneasel when I wanted Weavile. Either way, it'll take me to where I need to go. So my Weavile, for his moves, we will give him Night Slash, Ice Shard, Ice Punch, and Protect. Just to give him a little bit of staying power and maybe brace himself for a fighting move. But speaking of a fighting type counter, no. Okay, I guess we're going to Absol right away. So our next mon would be Absol, and that's the one non-Gen 2 Pokemon that, or based in Gen 2 that I would have. Because, let's face it, Absol's pretty cool looking. So, and by the way, I have Pokemon DB up on my phone, so I can pluck movesets, because I do these all off the cuff, by the way. There's nothing scripted here. We don't believe in scripts. So, as far as the level up moves, we would give it Swords Dance, Night Slash. I'm also gonna give it Psycho Cut and Air Slash as well, because these are all moves it can get through TM and Sword and Shield and all that shit. And then our final mon would be Honchkrow. Honchkrow would be our fighting type counter. So, and then Honchkrow would have Aerial Ace. Would be its main move, would be Aerial Ace. He'd also have Acrobatics, Feint Attack, and Roost. Now, I'm going to put the gym leader portion of this here as well, just to kind of conserve time a little bit. The only difference between my Dark team from the champion to gym leaders is Absol would not be in it, as well as Houndoom. It would be 2 Umbreons, Weavile, and Honchkrow. The shiny would still be determined by your secret ID. If it's an odd-numbered shiny, the healer Umbreon would be the shiny. If it's an even number ending secret ID, then the attacking Umbreon would be shiny. And that is what my gym leader team and my champion team would be. If you want to see a flying type version of this, because the whole aerial and the name thing, let me know down below. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope to see you soon. Good day, goodbye, and good night.